You know what's one of my absolute downfalls as a human being is the fact that whenever I get nervous about something, I will get like the nervous shits and my stomach starts to talk back aloud. I actually was in a situation recently where I was nervous, and because my stomach was quite literally jumping through hoops, I was talking to somebody and my stomach made the loudest noise you can imagine. And I was like, that's so nice. That's so great. So it just kept going. And I was like, you know what? I just need to go. Hi everyone, it's Isabella here and welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we have a very interesting one actually. This is a little bit more playful, a little bit more fun, a little bit more silly. Okay, so grab a snack, grab a drink, grab the Celsius. That's your midday. Don't lie to me. Some of y'all are cracking a Celsius midday. I see you. I'll just leave that there. And now let's talk about the glitter dumpling epidemic. Now, this is so silly. I cannot fathom that those words have stepped out of my mouth, okay? Like the new Labubu, the new overconsumption trend, the glitter dumplings, and how some of this actually may be potentially a waste of money. Before I hop into today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell button down below so you'll be notified of every single video I post. And without further ado, I'd love to talk about something in regard to money, which is the sponsor of today's video. So I'm gonna take a quick moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Monarch Money. So if you guys do or don't know, I am currently on my savings journey to save up for my move to New York, which I know is going to be a little pricey. And I have had a lot of things happen. Like actually the other day, unfortunately, I had to replace my entire windshield and that cost me a lot of money. And tracking everything through your credit cards, your bank accounts, it can be very, very overwhelming. And I like to stay on top of my finances. And so that's where Monarch Money comes into play. So Monarch Money is wonderful because it is a financial platform that is ad-free, that puts everything all in front of you in a very aesthetically pleasing and very organized platform. It syncs with over 13,000 banks, credit cards, brokerages. So everything lives on one dashboard and you're not having to jump from tab to tab to actually organize everything like I used to do. They're very adamant about making clear that you're the customer, not the product. So no data selling and no ads. And another thing I love about Monarch Money is the budgeting feature is super duper flexible. So I can separate my fixed expenses from the month to month changes, like how much I spent on my windshield. And you can use it on your desktop and on your phone. As I'm sitting in the waiting room waiting for my windshield to get replaced, I'm literally updating everything when it comes to my money. So if you're trying to get your finances in order, start your free trial today and get 50% off of your first year of total money clarity. Just go to the description below and pin comment and use my link or the code LANTER50. Thank you so much to Monarch Money for sponsoring today's video. And now let's get into it. The dumpling trend originally, and as I've talked to you guys previously, there are trends where there are items that kind of like blow up. We had like Sunny Angels have popped off, Labubus popped off. There's so many different little things that will randomly like once or twice a year blow up and be a thing where people will want to like mass buy. And it's heavily involved with the mystery boxes, which as someone who loves a good claw machine at a Dave & Buster's, God, I'm like a moth to a flame with that. I can't help it. Or just anything fun and silly like that. It is entertaining. It is interesting. And it is something that is incredibly appealing. The idea of being surprised and potentially getting the one you want, like I understand. Now, a lot of these mystery boxes are specifically catered to younger kids, which is definitely a great like way of entertaining them. Adults as well, like myself, love that kind of thing. And the problem is now we have a new one. That's the dumpling one, which are these squishy little toys that are almost like, you know, in like the fidget toy world, squishy, fun, playful things like that, stuff that you find at 5 and below. So they're known as these rainbow mystery buns or dumplings that come in this cute little container, and you pretty much unbox them and find out exactly what that is. The purpose of squishies, I would like to say, is really wide variety here, okay? Because I will say some people were really running with the overconsumption argument, but I do want to kind of almost counter that slightly with it can totally be for a different reason. I'm actually going to bring myself into this and slightly air myself out on a very embarrassing characteristic that I have. You can't tell at all right now. I think my camera's going to do me justice real good and my skin is doing great. I have been doing really well, but there are times where I have picked up my skin. I'll just go to town, or like the skin on my fingers. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly, because it feels like silly, but at the same time, when I get really, really bad anxiety, that's like something I focus on and I will like go to town, and then a breakout will blow up into something, but like it just kind of gets worse. And so between my hands and my face, I will do that sometimes. And I finally hit a point like 2 weeks ago where I was like, I need to find things involved with playing with my hands. I do talk with my hands a lot, so it only seemed fitting. So I did in fact go out and purchase Play-Doh's slime just to test the water. However, it's a little bit too wet for my taste, and also smells like if a cheese were to have a hint of wet cotton candy. That's disgusting. So I have been genuinely looking for things like this because I'm like, you know what? There's probably a good benefit. And also I was heavily enticed because the container, right? I'm like, oh my God, I could go away. I could put it away. It doesn't have to be like out and about. So this is something I was looking for. And so when I saw this pop up on my For You page, I immediately was like, this is so exciting. Oh my God. And then I go to Five Below, mama, they're all out. They're sold out of everything. And I'm like, what the fuck is like, what's going on? And then I saw all of the videos. So I'm going to pull you up an example to show you of the crazy epidemic that's happening with the dumplings.
No, but I love them all, you know?
That's one of them. Now, I think this is a recreation of another original video, but people have been freaking the hell out hunting for specifically the glitter dumpling. This is like Willy Wonka golden ticket, except for you don't get anything with it. You just get a sparkly dumpling and like a bunch of other shit left over because you overpurchased far too many. And this is kind of connected into how this can lead into overconsumption is people constantly buying shit to get the specific lucky one. And I get it, I understand, but at the same time, like how many times are we gonna do this? I get it if you were like, oh my God, a cute little squishy dumpling, like that's adorable, I want it, or this is my new favorite thing, valid. People going out and dropping hundreds of dollars to keep buying and get the glitter dumpling will never not shock me. That's just absolutely insane because they're hunting for that specific one. Now, don't get me wrong, as someone who loves glitter and thinks that is adorable, that would be fun to get. But at the end of the day, are we really gonna like buy out the local Five and Below? Are we for real now? Like that is getting a little excessive to me. I cannot fathom the purpose around that. Like that, I'm trying so hard to be like, what would be the benefit or fun to have a big, you know what I mean? Because it's not like a beanbag where you can sit on, but it's not like a small one that you can keep with you. So like a squishy pile of shit, what are you gonna do with that? And at this point, it's now become a very big phenomenon where other even big influencers are trying to buy Five Below dumplings to try and get the specific glitter one. And again, like, I just feel like this is becoming a little bit excessive because after a certain point, like what is the point? Because you know you don't actually want this and you're just gonna waste it at the end of the day. And I always get the concern of so many people throw this shit in the landfills. Like, and just don't even like, not even it actually being used, not even donate it, just throw it away. I'm so sorry. And we even we have James Charles on this shit. Like this is what people are doing right now.
Just arrived at Five Below. It's time to buy dumplings. I have seen these all over my For You page. I don't know why, but for some reason I always have good luck when it comes to things like this. And I'm also wearing my sparkly hoodie today because I'm manifesting the glitter dumpling. I've literally been calling this Five Below every single day for the last week straight and they've been fully sold out, but I called this morning and they just restocked, so I have to find them. Where did you find them? Oh my God, okay, wait. No, there's so many of them. I'm also so glad that they have literally 7 boxes in stock right now because I've seen a lot of videos where creators are buying the entire box and like snatching them out of the hands of kids that are just trying to get this.
Like the Labubus is just people will keep buying shit, not like genuinely mindlessly, not because you actually give a but it's the thrill of the hunt. Girl, if you wanted to do that, go to a fucking claw machine. Like, oh my God. I would guess like $35 per container. And then what? After a bit, you get bored, it sits in the junk drawer and then you throw it away. To me, the mystery is not worth the expense and waste.
She's inside. There's a lot left and I will give mine away unless I get the glitter. 24 dumplings. Let's see. Only $131.70.
Holy, I did not expect $131 for a box. Did I understand that right? All right, so each of the dumplings are around like a little over $5. That's still crazy. And what's crazier to me is I've even seen people do the same thing with Labubus where they've been buying a shit ton of them and then just reselling them, which I would like to tell you. I have a special, like there's different levels of hell, okay? Some of the Depop resellers who overcharge have got to be in the 6th level bare minimum. You're getting $5 items and selling it for $100. Insane. But that's also happening. And I'm like, we have got like, wow, we got to go outside.
Honestly, not bad for 24 dumplings. It's not bad. It's not bad. I better get the secret. All right, we are home. 24 of the dumplings. This is like overconsumption at its absolute finest, but I need the glitter. What is even like inside of this? Is it like a squish toy? Let's see, moment of truth. Imagine I just get the glitter on the first try. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, light blue. That's it? This is what you guys have been fighting with 7-year-olds over in the toy aisle? Number 2. 1, 2, 3. Not off to a great start here. Let's try dumpling number 3. Bitch, I'm fucking suing. If these are all light blue, we're driving right back there.
Also, I haven't seen anything involved with the return policy on this, but I wouldn't be surprised if people are returning them, which to me is just so like stupid and messy that like, I'm sorry. I see a lot of goofy things online, I do, but this to me just like takes the cake after a bit. But we see this all the time. Like, this is why I say, guys, like give it 6 months. Next is gonna be like a fur ball or something. I don't know.
Dumpling number 4. This better be a new color. Come on, ready? Okay, purple! Woo! 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. What the f? Literally kidding me? This is what I get for being fucking greedy. Number 7. Pow, pow, pow. 8. Oh yeah, bitch! Why do I have the best luck when it comes to blind boxes? Are you literally kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is what it must feel like to get our golden painted sponge. We have gotten the secret pink glitter. At this point, I still have 16 more to open. There could be another secret inside of here, but this is really all that I wanted. So I guess the video's over. Let me know if you guys want a part 2.
That was still a little bit more on the mediocre side, but I have seen other creators take it a step farther. There's another creator on TikTok who is actually a toy channel / creator. Like, this is the thing that they do, except for this creator specifically was constantly, from what I can see, dropping $100, like over, again, $100 per box and keep buying it until they find the right one. When are we gonna realize that blowing hundreds of dollars on shit that we're gonna end up throwing away, like just for a click and just to, does that not feel, I would feel like ass. So this is kind of another example.
I can't believe I found an entire box of glitter dumplings. It's my lucky day. The glitter one has to be in here. I don't think this is it. Not heavy enough. Yup, I was right. I really didn't need another purple, come on. Feeling like this is a 50/50th chance of getting one.
Namaste Dumpling A.
Why is it squeaky? Is this it? Of course not, because the glitter one isn't real. This one is so heavy I could barely hold it. You guys said you can tell what is inside by looking at the hole on the bottom. I don't believe it. Seriously, this is a scam.
This is a scam. No, you keep willingly purchase mystery boxes of shit to find one, and you're goofy enough to keep spending hundreds of dollars on it. Like, I'm so sorry.
We have dumpling! First dumpling. I still can't get over how pretty these dumpling containers are. So cute. I don't think I have purple, but obviously we need that pink glitter, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, cute, but not the glitter. Second dumpling. I don't think I have either of those purple dumplings. I have a good feeling that out of these 4 dumplings, one of them is the super rare one. Dumpling 2. Oh, I feel like I have too many of these hot pink ones. Dumpling number 3. I've opened too many of these to not have it. Like, this needs to be it. Can you guys tell if it's a super rare one? Let me know. As always, you guys get to see first. So let's open dumpling 3. Oh. Dupes. Last dumpling.
Take me down to Dumpling Town.
I don't know, guys. Now I am not feeling it. They say save the best for last. Maybe the best is last. Dumpling 4. Are you the super rare pink glitter dumpling? Oh, are you kidding me? I got dupes. That's crazy. That is crazy.
I do think there are creators who are just so desperate to get it and always wanting to bring more content. And I'm so sorry. And you know what? I'm going to say this, and not everyone will agree with me on this, but I think some people genuinely lack creative ideas, and therefore stuff like this and just extending it and milking the topic so much, that's the only thing that they have going on creative wise. And I just don't get it, because like, it is pointless. Where are the days where people actually would collect interesting items and it would be fun for them? I collect fragrances. That's a very expensive collection that I like to get into. Okay. And I love that. It's very fun. But after a while, when we see so many creators that do this, like we know it's not an actual passion or anything that they care about. It's just for clicks and entertainment. And I'm sorry, but yeah, we have to kind of sit here and go, how many creators who are doing this, when are we going to acknowledge it's a lack of creativity? It's just the obsession of let's always show off all this stuff and keep buying the shit. Really think about this here. How many of these influencers that are buying 24 dumplings in a pack, one, are just greedy as hell and annoying as hell? Do you really think any of them are going to use this? No. And even if they weren't, they like collecting it. Majority of them aren't like toy collectors. You know what I mean? Like a majority of them aren't doing it. It's just, oh, this is trending. Oh, well, I'll find a way to give them away. Also, the whole point of it is to mysteriously open them up. So if you've already opened them up, there's also probably going to be less want for them. So you're just wasting it if you're not even going to use it. You know what I mean? Like, now another problem that I'm noticing with this is I have started to realize, and I'm kind of new to this area, is with child influencers as well. Child influencers are also used for toy content. Now, I was slightly familiar with that. Years ago, I used to babysit. I was the favorite babysitter for some kids, let me tell you. Here and there, YouTube would get turned on, and I was not used to YouTube for kids. And so here and there, I'd see these channels of children unboxing toys or playing with toys. And I was like, that's so, I mean, I get it from a kid's perspective watching it, but that's odd. And now I'm noticing as well that trends like this are utilized for kid influencers to post more, which is really bothering me. And I feel like we're setting kids up for failure even more with this, because at least me as an adult, I can go, okay, I'm not gonna go and buy 50 fucking dumplings. I'm gonna have a stopping point here. Okay, that's excessive. Kids may grow up and realize that this is just normal to spend hundreds of dollars on stuff to get the right one. So this is a child influencer that is unboxing some as well.
Hi guys, open my 3 super mega dumplings. Guys, I got 3, but this is gonna be the first one I open, by the way. But I don't know what color I want to get. I heard the blue was really good, so maybe I'm gonna aim for the blue. And obviously the glitter dumpling. 2, 1. We got orange. Okay, so on the right side, I have no duplicates yet. But we got orange. Oh my gosh, look at, and red too. I gotta open this one. This is the second one. Open. Oh, we got, yes, I got the blue. Last one, guys. Do you think it's gonna be it? Hopefully this is it. Okay, guys. 3. We got green. Okay, so we got our first duplicate Johnny dumpling, but we got these ones, and I just love them so much. And they're like really heavy, so yeah. So here's my dumpling. Bye, guys.
But if you go onto this TikTok page, this is a creator that is a child, as we can see. It says, account managed my parents, several videos showing off dumplings. And so this is another aspect that I don't think people talk about as much. And I have only come to realize this as well, is some of these mystery unboxings and toy channels that are targeted towards kids, it's still going to reach into this world where we're putting weird pressures on children, but also on the creators themselves, because those are expensive dumplings. If those small ones were $5, imagine how much the big ones are. They're probably 20 something plus, like bare minimum. So this is also adding to this overconsumption with kids, because it's not like we're teaching kids that that's not normal, right? Like it's not typical to go out and spend money like this. This is another avenue for parents to approach and have their kids unboxing toys, and then these parents make money off of their kids. So it's another aspect and avenue of exploitation for children that I didn't even realize that's now expanding over glitter dumplings and over toys in general. Now, another thing that I'm noticing with this trend is people are taking it so seriously. Like, I swear we're going back to like the old days where Black Friday, like jump each other in the Walmart. We're getting to a point where people are mistreating other people, grown adults are mistreating other people's kids over glitter dumplings. So this video, actually, I'm not kidding, I saw a couple days ago and I was like, oh my God, I need to save this immediately for this video. So to give you some context, this mom purchased 2 mega dumplings and was going to have them open later, and one was for her daughter. But I guess her daughter had a friend in the car. And so she's like, okay, well, you know, unbox them, but if you get the glitter dumpling, then we're rotating. That's how it goes. You're not getting to keep the glitter dumpling, which I think is crazy to do to a child. Like, then don't open them up, period. Don't do any of that. That's odd. Like, what are you doing? Let me play the video.
Wait, what did you get? I got the glitter dumpling!
Well, you know the deal. Okay, what's the next one?
I can't open my lid. I hope you get the glitter dumpling too. I can't open my lid.
You got this, girl. You got this. Nope, you got
it. I hope you got the glitter dumpling too. I need...
No, you're getting the glitter dumpling, I already said, because I bought them. And then we'll keep the red one, and we'll just have to have Brittany get some more and see if she can get lucky. That's the deal. That was the deal we made.
Okay.
So I did not realize that adults would turn into the biggest assholes over a fucking glitter dumpling, but here we are. This mom was aired out on TikTok for the fact that she was treating somebody else's child very, very weirdly. And there was all the excuses in the book of like, no, well, either way, I was going to keep both of them. She just opened it up. Regardless, it's a glitter dumpling. It's a toy. You should have just bought it yourself and never opened it up in front of the kids. But do you see how odd this world is that we're stepping into, where people will go and get so obsessed over hunting for this that they will in turn be greedy, buy far too many. They will treat other kids weird, or they'll exploit their own children for content and unboxings and essentially train them to think that it's normal to spend this much money on a bunch of stuff that they will end up throwing in a landfill. None of this stuff makes any sense to me, but that's what we're experiencing right now. And I would also like to say for a couple things, squishy toys and fun toys, there's nothing wrong with buying those. And if that's your collection thing that you buy, then like so be it. But I also believe that not everyone is approaching this in an overconsumption standpoint, mind you, but I will say for those who are, this is ridiculous. Like of course these brands are going to pump out tons more glitter dumplings like this because everyone wants to spend $30 or far more buying a bunch of dumplings to try. Like, moral of the story, I do think that we see this consistently, and I do not know what to do about this, but I am overseeing how normalized this is becoming because it is normalized. And I do understand how people are trying to look for joy and fun things to use, but when are we going to have common sense, right? When are the rich influencers also going to realize that maybe it's not a good idea to practically sell out of 5 and below for your own content? First comes, first serve, but you don't even want it. If you're giving it away, then it's pointless and dumb at this point. And maybe make a video of, oh, I opened up 3 and it's not what I want, but that's okay. Like, let it go. Content should not be so important in that. Like, if you lack creativity and that's the only thing you can think of for this week, girl, you've got some issues and you should be a content creator. And then also, when are we going to address the fact that there are some parents who are utilizing their kids for their own personal gain through content over toys, and also teaching other kids that it's normal to drop hundreds of dollars on dumpling toys? And then what's the next thing? Again, a random furry stuffy? Like, what's next? The fact that we also see so many resellers that are going out their way to purchase big boxes and sell them like that. Like, I cannot, it's a toy. Are we well? It's not something that's going to, gather value as the years go by. It's a toy that's cheap, that probably costs 10 cents to make, that you spent $6 on for one, or you spent $131 for a container, and that's just going to get thrown away, dropped off at a donation pile. Like, this is insane. I am all for calling out companies, I am, but when are we going to also look as consumers and go, this is stupid, people are being dumb? I think I'm just getting so over these trends at this point, because it's not like a drink where you actually consume the damn thing. It's just trash. I'm so for calling brands out if they are being unethical, but at the same time, when is there going to be the conversation around consumers not utilizing critical thinking skills and just being wasteful? Peace and love. It's a toy. We have got, like, my goodness, where I'm just shocked that we've hit this point in society where this is like the big thing. Please, I cannot. But at the same time, I understand if you want to buy it, because to me, the second I can get my hands on one, I would love it. I don't give a rat's ass what color it is. I would just like something to squish around on my hands. Me personally, that's what I want. I want to invest in fidget toys and that. And there are some people that truly benefit from it. And I want to make this really clear. This is not me trying to discourage someone from genuinely enjoying something fun and playful, because we do need some whimsy and fun in our life, absolutely. And if this is what you want to do, I agree. Buying excessive amounts like this and you're gonna throw it away, buying tons and tons of cases for content, treating your kids awful over it, exploiting your kids over content. Let's not do that. Let's be normal, okay? Let's act like we've been in the 5 and below before. Can we please lock in and behave, okay? I just know that this happens so frequently, and yeah, like I said, every 6 months, we're gonna have another one like that. It's not worth it, guys. Like, let's ground ourselves here. Like, girl, I'm bored. Let's go get a coloring book and calm the hell down. So that's it. What do you guys think about this trend and what's going on? Do you think that this is really ridiculous? Do you think it's not that deep? Let me know. Let me know. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, but thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the sponsor Monic Money in the link in the description below and pin comment. And have a great weekend. Be safe, please. I love you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys next week, okay? Bye.